Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Boris here with some more letter quest. In the last video, we got some new stuff, but we also started going back and doing these super hard crystal challenges. Turns out that the first one, which was insanely difficult, and which made me think that they were all insanely difficult, is actually just like the hardest of the bunch. It's where you have to kill Boo, and she only takes damage from 4-letter words. Most of the others do not have such a stupid restriction that causes you to have to take tons of extra damage as you pound away with just 4-letter words. So, let's see how far we can get here. Only takes damage from words that contain 2 or more top row letters. Okay. Top row. There's a U I could do reunite, unfortunately. That cannot work. I can do a TION, which would take care of the last, that thing. Unfortunately, there's not enough vowels to make this easy. If there's a P, I could do poisoner. Skinner? Well, it's not TION, but it's a decently long word. It uses up the golden K. Let's see, we can do TION again. There's no U, so I can't do erudition, unfortunately. There's only one A, so I cannot do adoration. Can I do entertain? I'm not actually sure about this, but let's see. I can do entertained. Bammo. Okay. This is a bit of a tricky situation here. Cavorts is a good enough word, I think. I forgot to add the S on. Well, whatever. I think we'll just go for this. This is a pretty long word. And it uses 2 top row letters. See, you only only 2 or more top row letters. I think that's a really cool restriction. But the only uses 4-letter words. Okay, well, I'll stop rambling about how much I hate that condition and how stupid I think it is. It's fine. So 44 health. Tough set of letters here. There's no N, so I can't do any INGs. There's no E, so I can't use any ED endings. There's an IOU, but there's no S, so I can't do anything with iOS. Would Flub just kill this thing? It does not. It doesn't quite deal enough damage to kill it. So I really should find something better. I don't want to take all this extra damage here. It's very nice, by the way, that you basically have first strike against these monsters. Coif might kill it, except it does not have 2 or more top row letters. Oh my goodness. Alright, can I find a 5-letter word here? Cabidol, there's no P. Galib, but the G is cracked. There's no E, I can't do fabled. Boy. Alright, we're just not gonna kill it. Take this opportunity to get rid of some of the cracked letters and use up some vowels. 2 or more vowels. That's easy. If there was an M, I could do zirconium. That's too bad. There's no E, which makes the Z difficult to use. There's no G. I cannot do prizing. Oh, these vowels are really annoying. Without the E's, these letters kind of suck. There's an ION here, but only 1 C, so I can't do accordion. There's no H, I can't do paunch. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck everything. Let's get some new letters here. Hoary, is that a word? Whores? Is that a word? I'm just gonna type this in just to see if this is in here. No, it's in here. To consort with prostitutes. Wow, there, now we all know what that is. Alright, let's go ahead and do jowled. And parity. Man, it's so much easier when you get decent letters. Can I actually do anxiety here? Now I could do anxiety, but I could also do a QUA thing. Quaint. 6 letters. Might actually just kill this thing. Would that kill it? It would. But I'm actually kind of curious. if anxieties would kill it. I see anxieties is a longer, cooler word, but it does not actually kill it. So we will go ahead and get rid of this thing with the quaint. So that's the book for you, giving a huge extra damage. If you can get a QUA. Box, the adjective resembling a box. Do you guys know that? Well, you're just learning all kinds of shit on this channel. Should I buy something from the store? We'll wait. I mean, I can definitely buy something, but that's fine. Let's just see how far I can go before choosing to buy things. Here's a boss. What was he? Takes double letter damage from words that end with the letter S. Well, that's just a... That's an option. It doesn't have to be used. Okay, so I could do... Oh man, this is pretty good. Quaver. It's tons of extra damage from the QUA. There's no S's, so I can't use it. But I don't really think it's worth it to waste a turn swapping letters just so you can get an X, especially when this guy hits me pretty hard. I might actually not beat him. Since we're talking about this. There's no O, which makes it harder to end things with ATE. Excavated. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Excavated. Okay. Man, so much effort, but it's not actually doing enough damage to him. I am going to need an S to come up, and I did not get lucky. No S appeared. Might have to use one of these healing potions at some point. It's worth it, I think. So the P is poison. I definitely don't want to take any extra damage, and I would like to use this crystal if I possibly can. There's too many vowels, unfortunately. I could do foiled, but it doesn't use up the A. How about flamed? Oh, so weak. Well, the shield is definitely nice to block half the damage. Here we can end something with an ING. I could do weeping, but I really don't want to take the extra damage, so there's no Z. I can't do wheezing as I did before. How about we do this? Weaning. Give me that crystal. So taking half damage, which is good. Okay, S. I need to end on the S for sure. So it's tempting as some of the other things would be. Oh man, this is really a terror. So all I have is P, N, and H to work with. Unhemps? That's not a word. Oh my gosh. I really don't want to swap these out, but it's going to be difficult to end with the letter S. Pounces, but there's no C. Alright, we're going to use this poison towel. Get a 6-letter word and end with the letter S. That's definitely worth it. And that is that for me having S's. Oh, Jesus. Can I do anemone here? No, it requires 2 N's. I mean, I have only 3 consonants. M, N, Y. M, M. Oh, yeah, I need another N. Can I get up to 6 letters? I really don't think I can. I'm gonna just swap. I think it's better than doing a crappy word. I'm very close to dying. I have to deal 147 damage. I do have an S though. Cavorts? No, there's no. Oh gosh. Can I do a J here? Cajoles? No. Cajorts? Jocular? No. Joints? No, no N. Ah. I feel like I've gotten unlucky with letters here. There's no R, so W, so I can't do warriors. But I can do carrots or parrots. Okay. So, what? Oh, I can't spell carrots. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be close. I need another S to come out. I didn't. Well, 39 damage isn't too bad, so if we do like... Oh man, I want to do jolting, but there's an L that turned into stone. Well, let's see. Can I just do a regular old long word and kill it? I can. Right, that was close. It was very close, but we made it. Kabonk. I think I'll continue going with the crystal stars, since that one was beaten. Okay, don't want to buy books. The potions I'm good on. I could increase potions. If I get a potion from a treasure chest, I could actually take it. Or I can increase dodge chance. I mean, I should really feel like I should be going for these sort of bread and butter upgrades at some point. Crystals show up more often. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Honestly, these would all be pretty good. Can I upgrade this weapon? I mean, this is 500 crystals for a pretty negligible value. Okay. Let's just keep on increasing the bread and butter stuff. And I'll increase my dodge chance. I don't know how much it increases. I don't know why it wouldn't say, but obviously dodging attacks is very good. So if that happens more often, that'll be nice. Okay, keep on the crystal things. I'll keep going until I fail. Only takes damage from 2 more top row letters. We've seen that before. Alright, this seems like a pretty good one. Only 1 O, so I cannot do cottony. I can do something ending in like either T-I-O-N, or I can do something ending in like rate, or even Kate. Rates. You know, the other letters don't really do a good job helping you end in rates. Site, Woka rate, Wosu rate, Kona rate, Tosa rate, Tona rate. Irritate? I got an tate, but there's only 1 R. See if T-I-O-N is any better. Cartesian, and that's not a word, and that I can spell, nor is it an actual word. It's a plural, it's a proper noun. There's no U, so I cannot do truancy. However, I can do trinities. That seems pretty good. There's a Q, but no U yet. We'll wait on the Q, I think. How about we do... Greasy's kind of lame with this S being cracked. Seems like there should be something better with an ING. Can't do weeding, there's only 1 E. Crowing? Only uses up this R. Caronese? These are tricky letters. Ah, man. I'm sure that you guys are watching this and you're seeing some like obvious word I could use. I'm just gonna do something dumb. Canaries. Okay. So, a little bit lagging for vowels, but I do have a Q. No A, though. Quody? I think we need to wait more. Hoodie does not use 2 letters from the top row. I don't have an A for jaunt or an I for joint. That's really annoying. No double L for jolly. Woody does not use the top row. Actually kind of tricky to use the top row here with the J and the Q there. I don't want to get rid of these letters. Okay. Houndy? Nope. We'll just use hound to get rid of the situation. Oh, I used up the U before the A came, so now I don't have the QA thing. Whoops. And the J now got used up, which is annoying. I could do wanting, but I hate that fact that the W is cracked. Banting? No, that's... There's no M for blaming. Aha, I think I found the word. What we want is bloating. Okay. And he's only got 45 health, so we can just finish this off in a number of ways. How about we do weaponry? I wonder if these treasure chests are harder when you play on this tough mode. What ends with this word? Oh, mosquito. Okay, that seemed easy. Looks like the shield is really just the best one. You take triple damage from 3-letter words. Well, fuck you, I'm not gonna do triple-letter words. Well, let's try it. What do I get from cat? That much. Okay, right above his ear. So can I do something better than that? Like if I do, wiggle. Yeah, well the W's cracked, so that's tricky. Okay, we'll do cat. That seems to be a lot. Okay, so now let's see. We could do like jiggle, which goes to there. Or what if I do something like Z? Yeah, I guess it really is worth it to use the triple letters in this one. Triple damage helps. Like the stupid boo only takes damage from 4-letter words. You don't get any benefit for using 4-letter words. You just have to get hit a bunch of times. Whereas this one actually gives you a bonus. I don't like Z though because it uses up 2 of my vowels and they're pretty valuable vowels. Let's do biz, which is a crystal and has a silver letter in it. I love it. He likes to do sex. Let's do hex. That is actually worth more damage. And we could do Joe for the kill. That was a pretty easy monster, actually. Still haven't seen that merchant guy that I can buy bacon from to finish this up. Spell 15 words that end with S. Well, I guess we'll keep doing that. Okay, back to the map. So do I go up to the boss? Let's go up to the boss. This is a dead end, so that'll be more completionistic. Alright, I need another I if I want to do Viziers. Takes triple damage from words containing the letter O. That's probably worth doing. Triple damage is a lot of damage. So, let's see here. I can do Visor, but it's only 5 letters. I do get a bonus for doing 6 letters. There's no... I really wish I could just do a Vizier. Then again, that wouldn't be using an O. Can I do this? Here we go. Ovaries. Everybody's favorite word. So now we have another O here that we could use. I could do oozing. That'll have me take a lot of damage, though. And really, you should use your O's separately, because that way you can make sure you do it every single time. So, how about, there's no N I can't do... Oh, there is an N. No, there's only one N, so I can't do founding. However, let's not do founding. We can go ahead and just do founded. Which nearly kills him. He drops a bunch of crystals. That's great. Thanks. I'll take some poison damage. I did such a good job killing that guy. We'll take this O here. Actually, wait, do I need to take the O? I do, because this has 101 health. Even though this looks slim, I do need to get the damage here. How about Pounce? That'll be the kill. And this guy, deal damage from 2 or more bottom row. Well, I like these where you get a bonus for something, as opposed to it being a requirement. You gotta say that. So if I don't want to use the bottom row, I don't have to. That's definitely nice. This is actually a really difficult block of letters, though. I could do vague, but that only has 5 letters, and it's not using the bottom row. I don't have an R, I can't do morgue. Here's the word. I need bigamy. That gives me the bonus, and it also avoids the poison stuff. I could do wheeze. I think that's a good word. Yeah, that's solid. And now this actually looks like a pretty straightforward block of letters. We'll keep it simple here. We'll do having, because I believe that'll kill him, and it does. Count. Alright, doing pretty good. Not even losing that much health. Man, that first crystal... Sorry, I know I said I was going to not complain about it, but man, that first crystal star stage made me think these were going to be like impossible challenges. Like, oh, only 4-letter words. But it's really not that hard in the slightest, except for those stupid boos. B-O-O-S, the plural, not the beers. Alright, so here's Stinky Pete, or, well, it's actually Poison Pete as I call him. Takes quintuple damage from words containing the letter D, but he has 2,000 health. Well, I see what's going on here. We gotta use the Ds. And we need to make sure that if there's multiple Ds on the board, that we actually, keep, like, only use one at a time, so we can get a D every time. It's clearly gonna be very important when he's doing 68 health in a hit, that I do the D every single time. So, sprained is kind of obvious here. Is there anything better? pondered, but that would use 2 Ds. Yeah, speed is alright. I mean, I like to keep the S around if I could, but it's fine. It's decent. So it gives a decent percentage of his health, but keep in mind, he's got 2,000, so I have to keep doing the Ds or it's gonna go badly for me. So I don't like the idea of taking poison at all, because I'm already going to be kind of close here. Still, though, with this many letters being poison, it's unavoidable. Throated? Is that a word? Can you throated? Okay. So 2 poison letters. It's going to have to happen. I am stealing a lot. My weapon, which steals me for which steals a percentage of damage dealt to his health, is actually really good on this stage because I'm dealing tons of damage to him. So I'm stealing a lot of health as well. Okay, we have 1 more D left. There's no W for avowed. I can't do abated. That's fine. I'm avoiding the poison. This is really unimpressive. Let me just think about this. There's no C for advocate. Oh, man. I could do donate, but that's really just the same. Zoned. Would use a D. There's no L for blazoned, unfortunately. What would happen if I did staved? That's really just the same as abated. Alright, we're doing abated. There's no D anymore, so I gotta deal 600 damage just straight up. It might actually be worth swapping, just trying to get another D. Yeah, I'm gonna swap, try to get another D here. There's no D. Well, my gamble paid off. Now we're actually doing we're in a little bit of trouble here. I don't have any Ds. So the best thing to do is try to use as many letters as possible. Just in the hope that I will get a D, and I don't. Oh my gosh. These are terrible letters. Well, I can't afford to gamble anymore. I just gotta go for this for real. He heals up for 400 bajillion damage. Alright, we're gonna swap. I gotta go for it. Still no D! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh man. I was lucky with the D's at first, but then they just sort of stopped coming. Still no D! Is it worth it using a healing potion? Do I really think I can kill this guy? I think I can kill him if I could just get some D's, so we're going to pop a healing potion. Hopefully. That'll work. Okay, so if there was a U, I could do copulates. Unfortunately, that is not here. Let's see if I end on ATES. It leaves me with 2 O's and an I. It's gonna be kind of tricky. Correlates? Nope. Colorate? Is that a word? Colorate? That is not a word. Sorry. How about picolate? That's not a word either. I'm not even gonna try that. Vocalize. Can you spell that with an E? Vocalizer? No. Okay, well, vocalize. They're getting rid of 8 letters. Hoping I can get a D here. I am going to die next turn, so I need to decide. Do I keep going for it with this healing potion or not? Well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to pop this potion to clear up all the letters. I'm going to pop a healing potion. Now I got this D here. If only I had an L, I could do explode. Oh no, I would need another E and an L. Alright. So I need to try to get as many letters as I can here. We're going to go for frocked. Alright, if I get a D here, I could actually win next turn. No D. Oh, he made a bunch of Ds for me. That's great. If only there was a C I could do expected. Here I could still do something good. I could do like texted and get a crystal. Is that really not a word? Texted is not a word. Are you goddamn kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I mean, I could do petted, but that's not using the X, which is kind of important. Man, that lack of texted is a problem. Well, let's see. What happens if I do petted? It kills him. Okay, so I blew 2 healing potions to beat the level, which is monetarily not worth it. But at least we beat the level, so that's something. Okay. Well, that means we're gonna have to rebuy 1 of each potion. There's a new weapon. What's the new weapon? Increase where? Oh, this thing increases the chance of critical attacks. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Blah blah blah. You know what? Let's actually make healing potions more effective. I think that's worth it. I'm gonna start using these things. I might as well make them more effective. All right, we'll continue on with the crystal challenges. I still have not lost yet. That was a boss that I just fought that I had a harder time. I guess makes sense. Triple damage from the 3-letter words. Right, well, let's try to use the vowels as much as we can. Oh, can I do more if I do something like excuse me, figures? It's about the same. Even with this terrible board of vowels. Yeah, might as well just. Is flower? No, it's just faux, I guess. Have some M's. So I could do T-I-O-N, maybe? Imagination? No, I only have 1 N, damn it. Yeah, these M's do not work well. There's no extra N for animation or imagination. Gummation, I don't think is a word. If there was an S, I could do summation. Let's see, is ing any better? Mating? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do triple letters. Seems to be the way to go with these guys. Vim means life or energy. Getting hurt pretty hard here, but I think I'm gonna get to buy some bacon from this guy. Alright. Pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Why am I dyslexic? I'm being very dyslexic here. Am I gonna die in the next hit? I think I am, actually, unless I kill it. So this is still cracked. I don't want to do that. I could do mob. That'll kill it. Okay. So now let's buy some bacon. And I can get steal health. I think I need to do that. I might actually die against this monster if I don't buy that. Okay, what's your deal? Triple damage from what's the letter O. I don't have any O's. Lucky me. So what I want to do here instead then is try to use as many letters as I can so that I'm more likely to get an O. Thought is pretty obvious, but that's only 6 letters. Is there anything better than that? Whammed? That's probably not a word. Alright, we'll just do thought. I'm going to keep the word letters around. Maybe they'll change into a D. No, they do not. D's? Nope, just crystals. There's no R for breeze. That's unfortunate. That would have been really good here. There's no extra Z for jazz. Blaze is only a 5-letter word. Same for plank. Pickle? Beakle? These are not words. Plankton would work if I had an O, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. There's no G for jangle. Alright, this sucks, but I guess we're doing blaze and getting a crystal. The shield is very good. I think it's my favorite power-up. Having the damage you take is just so amazing. Okay. Avenged. There's no scavenged or anything like that. Still no O's. You don't notice how infrequently certain letters come up until you all of a sudden need them. Let's see here. I could do jilters. This is pretty weak, but actually jailers isn't bad. I can avoid using the poison tiles. And let's just do frisky here. I was hoping that would kill him. It did not, however, but I should not die either. I will die in the next hit. Pretty close. Pretty close. I have a feeling I might actually fail one of these crystal challenges at some point. Oh yeah, I need to end with S. Use letter each time. That'll probably happen on its own, but I need to make a conscious effort to use words that end in S, especially like in the final gem piles. Okay. I think this will be the last level. I feel like this little video I've actually done in a long time. Takes double damage from words that contain double letters. Alright. So here that should probably be the T's. I could do writing, but that's not double damage. Wadding? Rotting? Oh, rotting. Okay, let's just do that. That's pretty big. Here we can do 2 L's. It sucks that one of them is cracked, but that's probably still worth it. Is twilled a word? I don't think it is. Oh, it is! Okay. To weave so as to produce a diagonal pattern. Well, now you know. So, how precise do we have to be here? Pretty precise. If I just do this, these are not going to die. So I'm hoping to get rid of some of the cracked letters. But if I do nagged, that puts them doubled up. Will that kill them? That will kill them. Okay, so I got rid of the cracked letters, got a crystal. And what do we have here? Takes triple damage towards the beginning of the vowel. That's definitely worth it. Okay. It's hard to begin words with vowels. Enchilada. Well, don't have a D, unfortunately. Chilean is a proper word. And it doesn't start with a vowel. Unclean, though. That works. Gives me the bonus. Wow, that's a pretty big bonus. Okay. I need a V to do obvious. Pious is good, but doesn't start with a vowel. I don't have a D for odious. That's unfortunate. This is a tough one. Asham, opium, I guess I could do. With 1 I. Unfortunately, that plague letter stopped him from dying to that. Alright, hopefully he has enough damage taken. I don't need to start with the vowel there. No S, I can't continue the trend. Or the quest. That's an achievement, not so much a quest. So my wealth book is at max level. I'll probably at some point have to swap that out, but not today. Today I'm ending the video. Thanks for watching, folks. Please like and or subscribe if you like this one. We'll be back soon with some more letter quests. Take care.